Hi Scorpio, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. This is a weekly tarot reading for you for the week of November 8th through the 14th. And we are right in the middle of Scorpio season, about the third week, starting the third week or so, and we are between the new moon and the full moon. The new moon in the season we're in, Scorpio, and the full moon in its opposite axis sign, Taurus. So that'll happen on the 19th. So between the Scorpio new moon and the Taurus full moon. This week, a lot of energy has been moving us. As the moon waxes and gets bigger and bigger and the light gets brighter and brighter, we are culminating the new thing that we're sort of beginning that starts from within Scorpio, very deep, deep within, and comes into fruition as the moon begins to get bigger and bigger. So this week is a burgeoning kind of emotional, yes, but also intellectual week. So what I mean by that is we have a very important thing right in the middle of the week on Wednesday, and that is a square with Saturn. Saturn's about what we're doing for the long term, right? So we're taking that new moon energy, the scorpionic, the transformation we're making, and as the moon gets bigger, we're bringing to form this new change that we're making. And we're squaring off with Saturn about what we're changing for the long term. And it may be a little bit tense because the square with Saturn is between Mercury and Mars and Saturn. Mercury is about communication, how we think and what we say. Mars is about how, what we take action on and why. It's the stuff that gets us fired up. So, could be sexy. We could have some sexy talk, but we could talk about problems as well and work it out. It could be anger, it could be spouting off, verbal vomit. It could be a lot of that stuff because it's fiery, it's verbal, and there's tension. So I would just say be aware of that and try to just initiate things with diplomacy and kindness and all of those good things, if possible, right? Okay, Scorpio? All right, now, because this, your moon just happened, and this is big for you. This time is big for you, Scorpio. I think you just want to control your passionate impulses, right, this week. Just watch your impulses. That's what I would say. All right, today we're using Nature's Whispers. This is by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. I absolutely love the artwork. The paintings are beautiful. And the Paulina Tarot. This is by Paulina Cassidy. Yes, and these gorgeous line work. I just love them. All right, so let's start shuffling and we'll go through. All right, I'm going to pull one card from the Nature's Whispers for you. I'm going to read the paragraph out of the book. It's a short paragraph. Tell you what the card is, and we're going to go through a 9-card spread horizontally, vertically, and big picture, as well as look at 3 cards from under the deck that give me an indication of what's going on subconsciously that's maybe coming up to be transmuted, for healing. All right. So, for you, Scorpio, for the week of November 8th through the 14th, Scorpio week, that one, yep. Show your support. Scorpio, you are the natural 8th house of the zodiac, although, of course, Scorpio is your first house, but it's the natural 8th house of the zodiac, and that's very much about support, how we support each other, how we trust each other, how we're there for each other, the people we truly bond with. So the people that you are bonded to, wow, the bonds are deep for you, Scorpio. So showing your support, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, what a beautiful card. Look at that card. Show your support. Isn't that beautiful? Love that card. All right, let's pull the tarot for you, all right? Show your support, Scorpio. It could be the other way around as well. Someone could be showing you support. That's possible. Maybe it's mutual. Hopefully it's mutual, right? That's nice. That's beautiful. That looks lovely. Someone just may be in the need. Might be friends. Could be someone at a distance for some reason. Could be someone coming to see you from a distance. A friend, perhaps. That's just intuitive, that's what I'm getting. All right. King of Swords is on the table. Could it be an air sign? Possibly. All right. That would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Ah, could be a water sign also. Or this is you, King of Cups. And maybe you guys have been holding back from talking to each other, potentially. All right. Then we have Knight of Cups, Hierophant. This is someone that you do trust, or did. And maybe someone spat it off and said something, and so you kind of been holding back from talking to each other for a little while, maybe? I don't know. We'll see as we go along. Yeah, it seems to me like somebody said something, and it brought sort of problems in the relationship, and the trust may have been not broken, but maybe breached a little. But because you have been committed to this person, I think you're going to give it another shot, forgive them potentially, and move forward emotionally from it. That's what I see. I do see someone potentially traveling to see you, or you traveling to see them. All right. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Chariot. So to me, this can, I mean, it is about emotional balance and support and the yin yang of our light and shadow and balancing those emotions together, light and shadow. But I also can very often see it as a vehicle. Then you have the Star card and the King of Pentacles. Wow. You have every king on the table here except for the King of Wands. Taking action from passion. Okay. So maybe you are going to hold yourself at bay a little bit because you don't want to get angry. Maybe that's why that is missing. King of Pentacles. I'm looking at your cards. Give me a second. And if you would, just take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Oxygenate your brain, lower your cortisol, right? Bring down that stress and relax your body for a minute while I look at your cards and see what I see. You have had faith that this was going to come back together, that you were going to work it out. Because for, I think, a very long time, you've trusted this person for a very long time. So what I'm seeing is the Chariot, and then I'm seeing the Star, and then I'm seeing the King of Pentacles. So I definitely think somebody might be coming toward you, visiting you. It could be any of these kings, or it could be someone who's just really well-rounded and someone you've known a long time, that you know them emotionally, you know them intellectually, right? You know how they do, how they live their lives. And this is someone you have trusted, okay? And I think this is someone who may come to you in the need of support. Now, this could be someone you're married to, okay? Especially if either you're female or a gay man married to a man, then this king could be, you know, showing you their heart, their mind, like they're being as honest as possible, and they're there for you, and they need you to be there for them as well. And maybe something has happened either between the two of you or in their lives where they really need you and they need your friendship right now and they need your support. So let's read this message. Show your support, number 40. Okay, Scorpio, number 40. Oh, okay. Wait. Huh. Oh, the page number is not the same number as the number on the card. That confused me. All right. Yes, it's page 57, but it's number 40 in the deck. All right, whatever. Show your support. Ready? Okay, Scorpio, it says, take time to encourage a colleague, a coworker, a family member, or a friend. Be a strong shoulder or a willing volunteer to run errands. Provide a safe space for another's concerns and feelings to be discussed, and be a good listener right now. Jump in on providing some extra time. Sponsor someone else's work, perhaps, or share in someone else's success. All of nature continually shows us the value in creating a strong network. The trees provide shelter and support for many different inhabitants, right? We are a community, and when we support each other, everyone gains. That is absolutely the truth. So at first, initially, I did see that it would be possibly a friend, but it could be colleague, coworker, family member, friend, or again, you know, the person in your life. So whomever it might be for you. Now let me look at your 9 here. Somebody just has absolute faith that you're going to be there for them. That's what I'm seeing. They're coming to see you. They have hope and faith that you're just going to be there for them. Dependable as the day is long, King of Pentacles. That's what I'm seeing under the deck. Internally, subconsciously, you know this person has faith in you. And you know, because you have faith in them too, I think. And I think that you know that you can help them to emotionally get back into balance. Okay? That's how I'm seeing that. So, King of Swords, King of Cups. This is, you know, knowing what you think, knowing how you feel. But somebody's been keeping it inside, keeping it a secret, keeping it on the down low, whatever. It's just been something that they haven't been able to share. Okay? They haven't been able to share their thoughts and their feelings. And that's why they're coming to you as King of Pentacles, because, you know, you'll tell the truth thinking, you'll offer your heart. You are the King of Cups. You are water sign Scorpio. You're the master of understanding deep water. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like King of Swords next to the King of Cups. You know how to talk about your feelings. You know how to talk to people about their feelings, right? Especially someone who hasn't been able to suss out what it is that their feelings are trying to do in their life. Like, you understand that on a level that is really deep and meaningful and even poetic, right? Scorpio is some of the best poets and just, deep, deep. Then I have the Knight of Cups, Hierophant, like they are coming to you for love and wisdom. That's how I'm seeing this, okay? They've been hurt by something someone said, or they're thinking in a way, someone, let's just say, spouted off or was a bit immature, or they did, and they feel badly about it and they need advice. Whatever was said or spoken that somebody wishes they could take back, or that was said to someone that really hurt, is what they want to talk about. They want to talk about something that was said. Now, if it was you that said it, you're going to comfort them and say, oh man, I didn't mean that way. I'm so sorry it hurt you. But because they had been, you know, pardon my throat, they had been keeping it inside and not saying it to you, that's a potential. And if that's the case, they need to hear, you know, they need to understand. They just need to understand, because it was so unlike you. Like, you're King of Swords, King of Cups. You know how you feel and you act maturely that way. Why did you Page of Swords it and just spout off? Well, maybe because you're going through shit just like everybody else, right? If it was you, right? If it wasn't you, if they did this to you, they need your support to know that they're forgiven. If this was somebody else in their life, they just need to unburden. And they really do trust you and can come to you for advice, Hierophant. And now if the tables are turned, okay, and this is you needing support, you can go to this person, whomever it is that you trust with all your heart and soul. This is the center of the reading, the Hierophant. This is what we believe in, what we trust, what we can traditionally trust, right? It's like you just know all the days long that you can trust and understand and count on this person, or they can do that with you. Because Five of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Swords, right? Page of Swords in the row above was something said that wasn't nice. And the Five of Swords is feeling really just hurt by it, you know? It's when someone makes you feel like you're not enough. You know, it's when you feel taken for granted or taken advantage of. and someone makes you feel bad about being you. That's, Five of Swords can be conflict that way, where someone's just truly unkind. Whether it's with words or silence, which it can be, it's just unkindness. And it was born from Five of Wands. It came from a place inside of them that was struggling themselves. They were struggling. They've been struggling through something. Going back and forth over it in their head and in their feels, like angry, hurt, disagreements among people, and just not able to get along. Like when I first looked at this card, Show Your Support, and when I first laid down your spread, I was talking about you and the other person, right? And saying if this was between you and something was said, and normally you get along great, but something came up that really was a sticking point, and you stopped talking, Four of Pentacles, and closed off, shut down. That's what you're trying to work on. So the last card after the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and this is conflict for sure, is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is the new chance. This is like, I want to start over. Can we have a clean slate? Pentacles, Earth, because I'm committed to this friendship, to this relationship. To this, if it's co-workers or business partners, I'm in it for the long haul. Can we start again? That's the Ace of Pentacles. This is the new commitment, the new recommitment, recommitting to each other. Let's go down the vertical. So King of Swords, Knight of Cups. So with a very strong-minded sense of clarity, knowing what's best for the relationship, you move with your heart open in love, Knight of Cups, and you talk about the Five of Swords. Someone got hurt, and they need to discuss it. It was conflicting, and like, look at this picture. That's painful, man. That does not feel good. Okay, but then King of Cups, here you are, Scorpio. Emotionally wise, you understand the shadow. You can help this person understand either their own shadow or why somebody could say or do what they did with the Hierophant, because there was trust here and devotion. There was, faith in this person. But Five of Wands, it became some type of ego battle or struggle. And it went wrong. And then someone just shut down or spouted off, or both. And now an apology is necessary and a new beginning, a clean slate. So you will be a good friend to this person. They will be a good friend to you. Discussing it will help. I would probably wait until the end of the week if you want, as far as timing is concerned. Wednesday, could be a day to discuss issues, because Saturn square Mercury and Mars, right? Mercury and Mars, that's rough. That's talking about rough stuff. But you could be a source of real support on that day. So it could happen Wednesday, right? Or, near Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, maybe. But on Friday, what I really like is the Sun trines Neptune. And this is when we can speak to each other with such unconditional love and acceptance. A real sense of kindness and healing and enlightenment on Friday. Because, the moon's in Pisces with loving Venus there. And then the moon moves in with Mars, bringing the two together. So I like Friday for a really beautiful discussion. But maybe if you work it out on Wednesday and you help them feel better, then on Friday you guys are peas and carrots and you can go do something fun. So Scorpio, whatever it is, I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Have an excellent week this week, and I'll talk to you again next week. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel. All right, bye.